This is Eric Birch with MiningClips.com, and I'm speaking with Jeffery Reeder, President and CEO of Duran Ventures, traded under the symbol DRV on the TSX Venture Exchange. Welcome back, Jeff.
Well, thank you very much, Eric.
Duran's been in the news lately, and of course you're an explorer and a project generator, and soon you'll be looking to generate free cash flow from your Aguila Norte Mineral Processing Plant. You put out some news yesterday on the progress that you're achieving down in Peru. Tell our listeners a little bit more about the project and where you're at.
Well, we're close to completion. We have about a month now. Almost all the equipment is on site now. We've prefabbed a lot of the equipment in Lima with a very well-known mining equipment supplier, and all the equipment is on site right now. During the month of March, we're basically putting all the pieces, connecting all the pieces together. We have the ball mill established. We have the crushers all established. So in the month of March, we're going to be connecting all the pieces with all the tubing and everything for our flotation plant to get ready by the end of March. And we expect the commissioning phase of the plant starting in the first week and second week in April.
Fantastic. And what is the size of this plant, and what are its expansion capabilities?
At the moment, the permit will only allow us to produce 100 tons a day. We will be able to expand that to 350 tons a day within probably sometime this year once we get the final permit approved. But with the permit in application already in process, we're allowed to produce up to 100 tons a day while we're waiting for the permit. So we expect, we've had a very good response from the government. It's passed a few of its agencies right now, and we should be looking at getting our permit to expansions of 350 tons a day sometime in the middle of the year 2016. So we expect to start expanding the plant, not by going right from 100 tons to 350, but probably 100 to 150 to 200 in steps.
Right. And now you're purchasing ore from third parties right now for this processing plant. Tell us a little bit more about how you're progressing with that.
Well, we've identified several sources for of mineral for our plant. We have to be very careful when we're reviewing third-party ores. One is that they have to have all their documentation in place. They have to have agreements with the surface rights owners, and a lot of them have actually their mineral concessions themselves. So we're helping the small miner to basically get his documentation in place, but most already do, because some of the groups that we're talking to right now are already shipping their ore further south with their minerals, so they already have their documentation. But where our location is, it's going to be cutting a lot of their transportation costs in half. And where we're helping the miner is not only just giving them a better idea or a better cost on their transportation. We're helping them with metallurgical work, logistics investments, so they're going to be making it more profitable. What we're doing with the mineral suppliers is that we're organizing a profit sharing agreement, and some of them, everyone's different, but at this time right now we're purchasing ore. We know that this ore is it's polymetallic rich, gold, silver, lead, zinc, and copper, and we plan on processing that ore in towards the middle April or end of April, and we've already purchased it. So we've secured mineral sources, but we still need to continue looking at several, because we're only going to be looking at 3 to 5 suppliers to fill our plant, and we're not going to be bringing on suppliers with small amounts, just a good size amount. So.
Right. So it looks as though you'll be producing and generating free cash flow in the near term here. That's a wonderful success for Duran and its shareholders. Tell us a little bit more about your team, and you've been down in Peru for quite some time now, and you're very familiar with the jurisdiction.
Okay. Well, I've been in Peru since 1994. This is the place I've worked in some other countries during those time as well, but I'm back in Peru. It's a mining country, and I've been down here for so long. I know mostly everybody in the mining business. So for us to get the right metallurgists and mining engineers, a lot of people know us, and we have a very good reputation out here, not only on the contracting side and the employee side, but also with the communities. The communities is one part of the puzzle that needs to be addressed always, and you need a good track record in Peru on that, and we do have that. So my team is some of them have been with me for the 20 years. I've some that's just recently joined the team, but we have a very loyal group of people down here in Duran, and really have really shined in this new business model that we're going to be applying for Duran.
Well, we'll be watching your progress with great interest, and we wish you the best with commissioning your plant in the next couple of months. Thanks for joining us again today, Jeff.
Well, thank you very much, Eric. My pleasure.